So today's video is going to be a little wild today, seeing that every day the anime community strays further from God, and it does not surprise me. So imagine bringing the Transformers into the manga, which sounds like a pretty cool idea, seeing that many other animes such as Gundam or Neon Genesis and what have you have done this concept before with giant fighting mechs and branching storylines, so it's pretty much a no-brainer to bring in the Transformers. But did you ever think we'll get a Transformers manga where the Transformers get powered up by kissing girls and it's considered canon? Welp, Transformers Kiss Players was written and created by a dude named Yuki Oshima, who has made a bunch of doujins, which had even did a crossover between the Transformers and Machine Robo. But he's very talented, seeing that there's a lot of effort put into the little details that go into these Transformers. But the funny thing is that the humans, according to him, are supposed to be grown women. But from what I can see, it's mostly the style of moe, but it's more of a lolicon sort of thing. So maybe a mini lad might get a kick or two out of watching this.
I want to apologize for
reading Transformers Kiss Players and getting really into it. Kawaii Desuna.
And Yuki, the creator, was asked why he chose this girl's design, and he basically states that he's always wanted to make something that made people's jaws drop. So that's pretty wild and an appropriate answer for such a wacky creator. You might be thinking to yourself, how in the world is this manga even considered canon? Well, Transformers Kiss Players between the conclusion of Cybertron and the first live-action movie, and this has got to be one of the most hilarious things ever made, and the fact that Shia LaBeouf has a part of this branching storyline is kind of hilarious. And next we'll give a brief summary on some of the starting characters and what you're going to expect in this manga. So the Kiss Players, or the girls that fuse with the robots by aka kissing the Transformers, hence the name, and they fight other robots in the manga, and as well as tentacle monsters. So Yuki, Sly Dog, you know exactly what you're doing in this manga. Like, what in the living hentai shit is this? But anywho, it's going to be a lot worse on what happens to the girls after they fuse. So for the main cast, the first Kiss players named Marissa, Atari, Xiaowei Shanson, Rosanna, Sunder, and Glit. And bruh, Glit, like, come on, man, these names are getting ridiculous, but at least one of the names is Atari, so if you know one's a gamer at least. And basically, the Kiss players first started to appear, according to the story's manga, in Earth's population after the defeated body of Galvatron went through the planet's atmosphere and pretty much destroyed the city of Tokyo. So yeah, I mean, that's one hell of a start for a manga. I mean, kind of weird, but I guess you gotta start somewhere. So remember I said, like, the transformations of these girls going into the robots is gonna get a lot worse? Well, you might be thinking to yourself, what happens to these girls after they're done transforming? Well, they leave the Transformers, but it leaves them completely nude, and they're covered in some kind of, like, white liquid, and Jesus Christ, I don't know, man. This is really freaking weird. But anywho, these Kiss players were wanted by the Earth Defense Command scientist named Hito Ama to man her newfound Autotrooper squadron, which were created by the humans. So we got man-made Transformers, and there are 12 different types of models which resemble the Chinese Zodiac. But Hito had discovered that the Kiss players' girls' powers come from cells from Galvatron cells. So not only were there man-made Transformers, they now have cells. So of course these girls' abilities are perfect for these Auto Rooper machines, which these troopers are made by these broken parts of Galvatron. But you know that these mangas have to have a plot twist in which the real main goal of the troop and its newly designed Transformers were better used to resurrect the scientist's daughter, since she had died from the impact of Galvatron. And that's only a small portion of the story for some reason. And if you do want to read the story for yourself, there are a collection of manga of the Kiss players, and for some wild reason there are radio drama CDs that go up to 51 episodes, and I don't know why. Plus there was a live performances by the audio drama team by the 3 actresses in which Tokyo Toy Festivals. Like, dude, it's so weird that it keeps getting more degenerate, seeing that there indeed exists a fan-made website in which they discuss the timeline of which this is taking place, and as well as the audio dramas that go into the depths, named toyvin.com. And also, too, if you really got the money, you can also buy official figurines, but mind you, they're very pricey, and the cover art for many of these figurines are pretty sus, seeing that, I mean, the Transformer car is cool, but basically, as you can see in this image right now, there's like, oh my god, there's like these girls that are in the cover showing like their underwear or whatever, and you also get, not only do you get the Transformers car, you also get the girl along with it, so it's just like, why? Why is this a thing? And that's about it for the weird history of the surprisingly popular series in Japan, and it managed to make a legacy for itself. So I hope you learned something new today, and hopefully you keep watching our videos if you manage to stay an entirety of this video, so subscribe and watch for more weird things I find in the fandom. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.